Hey guys, Fix It John here. We're in the laundry room and we're remodeling this house, but I'm going to replace this valve here because it's 34 years old. I've got a valve here. Don't take shortcuts when you're doing remodel. This is only 23 bucks, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tear this whole wall out and resolder this in. This gets threaded up and then it solders into here. We're not going to do that. We're just going to take the top half of this valve. All you have to do is unscrew these fittings here. I'm going to keep that O-ring. I'm going to keep this O-ring and set this right on top of there and screw it down. So let's get to work here. I've got the water turned off. But you have to have the same valve to replace it. They make some other ones. I got this online. I got this on Amazon, like $23. But let's see if we can unscrew this. I haven't broken it loose. It's been on here for 34 years. And let's see if I can even get my screwdriver in here, and I can't. So let me go get it to something else I can work with. All right, guys, I got me a little stubby one, even shorter. Hopefully I can get enough leverage on it. Let's see if we got any water coming out. Nope. I mean, it's not leaking, it's just a little stiff. And I don't want to have any issues down the road. So I'll see if I can get enough leverage on this. This is all I could come up with. Baby's on there. There, she moved. Don't want to. This is all I can find here. There. Put it in sideways. I need a fatter screwdriver. Now I know. I looked for something with a ratchet, but I don't have anything, so. This is from Proline. It's a dual washing machine valve. When you pull this handle, hot and cold comes on. I mean, it's just a matter of time before that goes bad. See the black on my finger? Just a sign it's hard as a rock. So you don't have to tear out the whole wall, and basically that is the only moving part on it. Let me give you a quick peek in here and show you what it looks like. That's all it is, guys. You don't have to change out the whole valve. And then we'll set this one. We'll take this side off, and we'll set it right on there with our new O-rings and new valve. Just like the rich kids down the street. All right, guys, I got me some steel wool. I mean, I wouldn't run down to the hardware store to get this stuff. I would just use a rag, but I want to make sure I get the paint off, and has a nice clean seal. That new rubber O-ring has a nice place to sit at. Just for sure you get the steel wool off because it's two dissimilar metals. Or a wire brush. I probably would have been better off with a wire brush. That's a lot better. Doing a better job cleaning it up too. Let me throw this in there so I don't drop it down in there. Alright guys, there it is. A lot better than it was before. I couldn't get this off here. Where is it? Right there. I couldn't get it's smooth. A little corroded up here, but it's smooth. Nice and clean, so I'll show you what I do now. Yeah, I mean, if I would have to break these bolts off, I'd end up busting this all up and installing a new washing machine drain. It would be a fiasco. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unscrew that valve, take the screw out. This is why I cleaned the top of these here, because this has a rubber O-ring on it also, and you want a good clean mating surface. So what I'll do is I need to take that rubber O-ring off and put it on here. So we'll just work this off. First thing I want to do, I have a towel stuffed in here so I don't drop anything in there and lose it. Taking some silicone paste, because rubber loves silicone paste. It'll preserve it in there. And we'll drop that on there. Take the next one. Do the same thing. Silicone paste. And we'll drop that one on there. Next one we'll do is we'll set our valve, make sure it's closed, so when you're out there outside turning it on, there it goes. You don't have water shooting all over. See that little ball in there? Looks like a ball, but should get many years of service out of this one. So next thing I'm gonna do is just take a little paste here. Don't need it, but it'll help slide in there a little easier. This right here on the bottom side. Put a little silicone up here on the top side where the screws go. And it's off, and we'll just set it right on here. Okay. Next we'll put a little silicone paste on these screws here on the washer, on the bolt. The bolt rubber washer. And we'll stick that in here. So we've got it started by hand. Let me dry my hands off. That's silicone paste all over. Now, I don't know why one has a blue handle, one has a red handle, or orange. It looks like it was red at one time and then faded, but let me get this screwed on here. Let me put that in there so I don't drop that. sure these are threaded right. Make sure it's got the same pitch thread. It may not. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. The pitch of the thread is different, so I can't use this. I'll end up stripping that out in there. So remember, if it doesn't go on, don't force it. All right, guys, I have my screws all cleaned up now. They were pretty corroded. Took a little while. I took them to the bench and took a wire brush to them, brass brush. So yeah, different thread pitch. These other screws aren't going to work. Have to take these off. All right, guys, let that be a lesson. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to create bigger issues. Got the rubber O-rings on there already. Setting this top valve back on there. That fits good. Now our original screws. Put the O-ring on there. Yeah, I'm not going to kill this thing when I tighten it down. It looked like it was on tight, but it was just corroded. That's why it was so hard to get off. All right, guys, my lovely assistant's going out there right now to turn the water on. Have her fingers crossed. I can hear it. I can. All right. We have a leak here, guys. You want to shut it off? Coming back here. All right, guys, we had a little leak, and I'm hoping because it wasn't seated on there straight, I thought it would fall into place, but we're going to try it one more time. Get some silicone paste to hold this gasket on there, because they look exactly the same on the top. That's coming up. So I'm going to see if I can line this up again. And it looked like it was coming out from the back there, so let me see if I can get this lined up one more time. It's on snug. It's not crazy tight, but it's on snug. So we're going to try it again and see what happens. All right, I have my lovely assistant out there turning the water on. All right, guys, that did it. Thank goodness. No leaks. So yeah, make sure that make sure that O-ring back here under there is lined up. I thought it would line up by itself, but obviously it didn't. So if you like videos like this, like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.